What's up, you guys? It's Layla Lynn, and I'm back with another video. And in this video, I wanted to talk about the demise of the friendship between Porsha Williams and Shamea Morton. It's sad when you see friendships kind of fall apart on the one hand, but on the other hand, when you're looking at things with clear eyes and you realize maybe it wasn't a friendship. So in any case, we're going to talk about what's going on with Porsha and Shamea in this video. But first, if you're watching, if you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, go ahead and subscribe, and everyone click the thumbs up button. If you're not familiar with me, I'm Layla Lynn. I do celebrity news and nostalgia, and today we're taking it back. We are rehashing the friendship between Porsha and Shamea because there is a lot that goes on between the two of them, and a lot of it seems to have to do with like jealousy and envy and wanting to live each other's lives. So we're going to get into that in this video. All right, you guys. So first, I actually want to start with this video of Porsha on the Ricky Smiley show. She was doing an interview with them, and in the first part of the interview, she's talking about Drew. But in the last part of the interview, she's talking about her friendship with Shamea. I want y'all to hear how lightly she takes their friendship breakup or what have you. I want y'all to hear how lightly she takes it compared to what Shamea said on Watch What Happens Live about their friendship.
Saying fuck it. I just end up letting it go. Yeah, like girl, I wasn't even supposed to say all that. Girl, so that shit up was like, what? Girl, yeah. I mean, you know we don't play about you.
So first she's talking about Drew, and it reminds me of something. We're going to get into the social media reactions, but someone was saying like Porsha doesn't know how to be a friend, so she can't be a friend of Drew, she can't be a friend of Shamea because she doesn't know how to be a friend.
You know what I'm saying? No, like, I'm not going to say it gets better necessarily the situation, but you know, when you at some point you just say it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Once you kind of see where they're trying to go with it, once I realized, okay, this might actually be more of a storyline. Yeah, this might have been like.
So she's accusing Drew of doing like a fake storyline with her and Dennis. She said the same thing on her YouTube show, that she came to the conclusion that Drew was faking a storyline for the show. But in all actuality, it seems like Porsha was faking the storyline because she couldn't talk about her real life with Simon, because Simon has filed so many cease and desist, so many legal documents, you know, barring Porsha from talking about him on the show and disparaging him on the show. So it seemed like Porsha had to come up with something. And so Drew was her something. Drew was her storyline. And so she's blaming Drew, but it's just my opinion that it's not Drew. I think it's actually Porsha. And when it comes to her and Shamea, I don't know. It can go either way, but I just want to fast forward to what she said about Shamea.
Man.
Okay, my thing is this, and I'm just going to say it here. You and Shamea still friends.
I mean, the show is the show.
No, I know the show, but we still.
Exactly. The show is the show, but in real life, are y'all still friends? Gary wants to know.
Well, you have to get through it. We still got to see. We still got to watch it. We still got to go to the reunion. You know, like things that knowing what they saying.
Oh,
Cameras ain't. Well, I know what.
Yeah, bitch.
Hold on. Can you mute the live?
Okay, so you can see she was kind of taking it lightly when it came to the conversation regarding her and Shamea and their friendship. It sounded like she was saying like it was for TV. Like, you got to see how things go. You got to see what they say on TV, like see the confessionals, and then we'll decide what's really going on. But I want y'all to hear what Shamea told Andy Cohen regarding their friendship, which sounded much more serious.
Well, I hope that I hope this is a bump and not a stop.
I'm going to leave that up to her, because for me, I am stopping.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not doing anything more. I mean, I'm done. At this point, it's mercy. Like, grace has already been extended. I want some things to be reciprocated to me.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I want some of that same loyalty, because I didn't know that we were beefing even. I didn't know that she didn't come to my wedding because we were apparently beefing. So if we were beefing, then why would you come to the one in Atlanta and not the one in Kansas? It's just a lot of confusion, and I hate it.
Okay.
my opinion, not showing up to her wedding. And Kenya was like, Porsha is not going to put in that much effort to really be there for her friend because it's not a genuine friendship on Porsha's end. In my opinion, it's not a genuine friendship. And so she's not going to put in that much effort. And then she's also kind of punishing Shamea for whatever they had going on when they weren't speaking, which just so happens to coincide with Shamea being on the show with Kandi. Okay. Shamea coming on this show through Kandi, I really think set Porsha off. But let's get into what social media is saying about the friendship between Shamea and Porsha. Okay, Cunty said, this fallout between Porsha and Shamea is what happens when you let disrespect go unchecked in friendships. Shamea is holding on to decades-long resentment, and the only person that's hurting is her. Porsha doesn't give a F about anyone but Porsha. It's a shame when you learn that about people, that they really do not care about you. Someone else said, do I think Porsha didn't want to share the housewife spotlight with Shamea? Yes. Do I think she resents Shamea for being in a happy marriage and having wealth? Yes. Is Shamea finally realizing this? Yes. How did you not attend a best friend's wedding? Wake up, Shamea. And again, it's my opinion that was Porsha punishing Shamea by not attending her Kenyan wedding. Someone else said Shamea is living the lifestyle that Porsha's been selling herself around for decades to attain. Y'all, I'm going to put a link in the top right hand corner of this video of her, Porsha, her old Rolls Royce, and the whole situation with a different married African man. Someone else said, I see straight through Shamea. She is a manipulator and gaslights when she's called out. She was talking mess about her friendship with Porsha and got caught up off camera. She was talking about Porsha off camera and Angela brought it to camera. She said now that she's faced with what she said, she's gaslighting and deflecting. Someone else said, I don't think Porsha wanted to share this platform with Shamea. A lot of people are saying this, knowing what Shamea comes with. Shamea is actually a real housewife, regardless if her hubby wants to film. Now, if Shamea knew her worth, because the way she's running after Porsha is just sad. Sometimes you have to let a friendship go, like if it's not serving the two of you. Sometimes you have to let it go, regardless of if it's a lifelong friendship. If it is toxic, there's no reason to keep toxicity in your life. Someone else said, child, Porsha has not been Shamea's friend since she sat there and let Phaedra say Shamea and Kandi was screwing. This is the truth. This is the truth. Someone else said, no, Porsha, you said you could not go to Shamea's wedding in Kenya because you couldn't fly coach. And I specifically remember her saying something about she couldn't fly coach and something about her legs, like she has to walk around. It was some type of medical condition she gave as well. She didn't mention it's because her and Shamea weren't speaking the month before. Someone else said, a wise woman named Nene Leakes once said, Porsha doesn't know how to be a friend. Shamea is just catching on. Now, it's a shame she's catching on television, but it could be true. And someone else said, Shamea deserves all the smoke from Porsha because this is what everyone has been telling her. Porsha is no one's friend but herself, and her alliance to Porsha has only been a detriment to her success. You can't be friends with someone who wants your life. Jealousy is real, envy is real, and it breaks up friendships. It really does. It really, really does. But y'all leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think about the friendship breakup between Porsha and Shamea, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Now, if you made it this far to the end of the video, then I think you like my content. So make sure you subscribe and check out my channel. I have over 1,000 videos on my channel. Check out my playlist and my podcast, and I assure you, you will like more of my content.